Video is made for educational purposes only. Do not recreate anything you see in this video. Do not try anything you see in this video at home. And I am a trained professional, so enjoy the video. And I think that's it. YouTube, please don't mess my video up. Yo, I'm Drew, and today I'm in Bangkok. Lovely, beautiful Bangkok, the most legal place on earth. And I want to do a $1 pack versus $100 pack. That's right, I want to try find something for $1 and something for $100. The $100 pack is going to be easy. We're talking a 3-5 in each of coffee. YouTube, we're talking about artisan coffee. I'm trying to find a $1 coffee versus $100 coffee in Bangkok. So I do have a place in mind for both packs, but right now I've just come into the city center and I am hungry. So I think I'm gonna go to one of my favorite spots in the city center. I actually showed it in one of my recent videos, the beginner's guide to Thailand. Inside this M-Sphere here, there is an amazing place to get chicken skewers. Just chicken skewers and sticky rice. Costs like £2, I think, and you get like 4 skewers and sticky rice, and that's expensive out here as well. This is a very upscale place, a very, very nice place. So that's what I'm starting my day with. Bruv, there is so much good food in here, bro. Like, I always go for the same thing every time. It smells so good in here. All right, here we are. Take home local, come around the corner, and then you've got street food style chicken. Ooh, and the sticky rice. Ooh, hell yeah. So 95 baht for 4 of these skewers and sticky rice. That's like £2. Alright, so we've got our chicken skewers, and let's talk about the expectations for today's video as well, because like I said, we're trying to find something for $1. I'm talking a 3-5 for $1, and we're trying to find a 3-5 for $100, bro. The $100 one, like I said, it's going to be easy. Finding something good for the $100, we're going to have to pick out something really good. You know, that's a bit harder. Oh my god, that's the tastiest thing ever. And you know what, just before we go to our first stop of the day, I think I'm gonna get a little Krispy Kreme. Oh, yeah, I think it's original glazed time for me. Can I just get one original glazed? Thank you. Oh, banging. Now that is how to start your day. Now I just need to find a bin for this. I mean, hey, a bin's a bin, right? Right, so we need to go to our first stop of the day now that I've recharged my system. And I'm pretty sure it's not far from here. Yeah, it's literally down here and then like one street up. We're going to Hai Thai because they got some nice bits there for $100 on a pack. Definitely should have some nice bits there. I mean, it might even be 100 British on a pack, so it might be slightly more expensive than what I'm saying, but let's go there and find out. All right, so we're arriving at our first stop of the day to get our artisan coffee. We're at Hai Thai. They've got a new sign. Oh, this is crazy. And I didn't even think about this when I was coming here, but I think I got a message from them like 2 or 3 days ago saying that they had saved a crazy Cali pack for me, but I don't know if that crazy Cali pack is what I want to use for this video, but let's find out. Hey! Oh damn, they have some crazy stuff here today. They got the peach nishi, they got the normal nishi, they got the main lobster. Bruv, they got some doja. Ooh. Hey, this is looking good right now.
This is a rare limited edition package. That's one I keep for you.
It smells like lemon cherry to me.
Is it?
It smells like lemon cherry to me. I feel like for this video, we need to be comparing the fire, not packaging. We need to be comparing the fire flower. So I think, if anything, out of everything that we've got here, how much are the doja packs?
Doja, which one? Doja also 5,000.
5,000, yeah. All right, sweet. I think that's what we're gonna go for. I think we're gonna go for one of the doja packs. This doja pack actually works out to $150 on the 3-5. I mean, I know a lot of people are gonna hear that price and they're gonna be like, what? Why? I mean, you have to consider we're in Thailand right now, and it has to be sent literally from one side of the world to the other. So that's why the price ends up being the way it is. But in saying that, that is still an insane price tag even for this. I normally would say to people, when you're getting Cali import here, a lot of the time it works out a little bit cheaper than if you're getting it in the UK, for example. But here, this is slightly more expensive than the UK. But again, at the same time, I guess it's more of like supply and demand, because I haven't seen this anywhere else. So it's more, you're paying for the exclusivity, not just for the quality with this. But again, we'll go through that when we actually have a look at it to see if it's any good. But not only do we need to go get a $1 pack I want to go skate. I know it's absolutely boiling today. It's 36 degrees, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to go skate. So I'm going to go to the skate park. I have a couple tricks in mind that I want to land. I kind of wanted to do a straight 8 with shoves, which if you don't know what a straight 8 means, it means doing all 8 stances of a trick, which the trick I'm choosing is a pop shove it. So yeah, I just want to kind of do maybe some flat ground, maybe some ledge stuff. And then after that, we will go get the $1.35 and see how that compares for the money to this $150 $3.5. The title's still probably going to be $100 $3.5. I mean, maybe I change it to $150, but I've been saying 100 the whole time. So either way, let's go skate. And yeah, if you don't know, this is the taxis out here. Oh, if you just want to go 5 minutes, jump on a bike, it's the best way. Oh my God, it is so hot, but it is also a beautiful day here in Bangkok. This is the place, man. This is just so nice that this ends up being my local place to go skate. I do have a couple other skate parks that I do like skating, but this is by far the best. It's just the downside is it's a little bit hot. I'm definitely gonna get hot. That's why I also have a spare t-shirt for afterwards. Oh yeah, and I'm assuming there's probably a lot of non-skaters watching right now, probably the majority of people. So I figured I would explain that straight 8 thing a little bit better. Like, what am I actually doing? What is the goal with all of those shoves? So there's 4 stances in skateboarding. So you can do a trick in all 4 stances, which is doing an all 4, which is the 4 stances in skateboarding is obviously number 1 is rolling forwards. That's regular. Then you can roll backwards, which is fakie. You can pop off the nose. So you can be rolling forwards and then pop off the nose, which would make the trick nollie. Or you can pop completely like opposite, so you can roll forwards but be popping off your wrong foot, and then that's called switch. So to sort of think about that a bit more, think about when you do a kickflip, right? Like, you have a specific foot that you'll be flicking the board with and a specific foot that you'll be popping the board with. Switch would be where you change those feet around, so you flick with the other foot and pop with the other foot. Makes it way harder because it's not how you've learned how to kickflip, so you have to learn how to kickflip both ways. And then also there's 2 directions. So say with a shove, you can do a shove it one way, or you can do a shove it the other way. So a straight 8 is not only doing a trick in all 4 stances, but it's also doing it in all directions. So the straight 8, that's why there's 8 tricks, because you've got 2 different ways you can do a shove and then 4 different stances for it. So that's what I'm trying to do now with the straight 8. Whew, my days, it is hot. Actually, for once, it's probably going to be cooler inside of the skate park than it is outside, which is hopefully going to be nice. All right, this is the spot that I call my local skate park. It's actually crazy. You've got all these activities here, and it's like $3 a month to join all of these things. You can go to all of these things here. Basketball, tennis, pickleball, everything. $3 a month. Crazy. Those people where I signed, you have to like sign in, they were laughing at me because I'm already sweating and I'm not even skating yet. Just from walking here, I'm fucking sweating my nut off, but it's actually way cooler in here than it is outside. So, all right, so I always start my sessions here with the same thing. And then I just do some flat ground kickflips for a bit to warm up. Straight 8 shoves, which I've never done in straight 8 shoves before. The switch is really bad, but we're gonna get it done. Not a great shot. Oh my God, almost blew it. Well, I would have tried to do those last 2 a bit better, but I am dying and I need to sit down. You know what? That's taken so much out of me that I think I'm kind of good, to be honest. Got the little straight 8, which was what I was planning on doing. And I think now we need to go get the $1.35. Oh, well, that was a lovely little skate. It's so hot today. It's actually 37 degrees today. Didn't really realize that before I started skating, but I've never done straight 8 shoves before. I mean, I say straight 8 because I swear the straight 8 challenge is actually supposed to be all in a row. There's no way I'm ever doing all of them in a row. I mean, maybe, but they wouldn't be anywhere near as good as the way I did them. And the way I did them wasn't very good. Like I said, I wish I could have done the switch shoves a little bit better. Realistically, I probably should have started with them. But then also, if I did start with them, then maybe the regular ones also wouldn't have been as good. And then maybe they all would have just been bad. But either way, I've never done all the shoves in a row, one after the other. I don't mean like without missing one, but just in general, I've never done all shoves just in a row trying to do them. So that was a nice achievement for me. Sometimes it's not just about doing big tricks, downstairs sets and going crazy. Sometimes it's just about doing the more simple things. So right now we need to go get our $1.35. I mean, it might end up being slightly more than $1, I can't lie. It might be $2, but it works better for the title if it's $1. And can you really complain at me if it's $2 instead of $1? So I think my plan is to go onto the street, find a tuk-tuk, and then in the tuk-tuk I can blaze a little one. I mean, drink a cup of coffee, YouTube, because that's what we're doing. Once again, to reiterate, YouTube, this video is about finding artisan coffee. We're trying to find imported coffee and the cheapest coffee. I'm trying to drink coffee. That's why I went skating, because I'm very caffeinated. Oh yeah, if you're wanting to see the nugs, I mean coffee, if you want to see the coffee from this video, then there is a YouTube short up at the same time with the title $1 nug versus $100 nug, and it'll be on my shorts at the exact same time this video is uploaded, and it'll be public. But if you're watching this, you know, a year later after I uploaded it, just type in that name on YouTube and you will be able to find a short of the flour. I mean the coffee beans. Perfect, there's some tuk-tuks down here. That's where we're heading.
Are you going back?
You have map? See, 400 okay?
Why okay? Yeah,
alright, why not? This one? I try and not really haggle with these people because, to be honest, at the end of the day, the amount of money that I'm giving them for the distance that I'm going, like if it was in English, if it was in England, it would be 4 times the price of even what I'm paying them, right? Like right now, we're going on a good 25-30 minute journey. I told Guy, is it 10 or okay? And he said, it's 11 quid okay. Yeah, okay, 11 quid is okay. Like, you know what I mean? But like realistically, if I was a local, same journey would be like 200 baht. It's like a fiver. Like, bro, a fiver to go 25 minutes. And this is probably the only job they have, like, for the next 3 hours. Bro, come on, like, no need to be a dickhead, you know? Right now, what time is it? It's 5:37. Let's see what time it is when we get there, and then the fact that I'm only paying a tenner for the journey. Pull up and it's 2 minutes past, which means it took me straight up half an hour to get here, so crazy. You want to wait and then take me to my next place for another 500? Sing. And then you see that, yeah, now I'm paying 20 quid and I've got a personal chauffeur that's waiting for me outside the shop. Sing. I'll be 5 minutes. So, this is our cheap spot. Medi 23, I've shown them in a previous video, and I don't understand how it's so cheap. Well, I kind of do because it's shake. You get like a lot of bottom bits of the jars, but you can get a 3.5 for like a quid, which again, this is coffee. They have cheap coffee, artisan coffee in here, YouTube. Sawadika. Laughing gas, lemon cherry soap. Yeah, lemon cherry soap. Oh, that smells really good. How much is this one?
80 baht.
80 baht.
Yeah.
How much is this one?
60.
60. One. How much for 3.5?
150.
150? Amazing. Sweet. Here you go. Welcome. Sweet. Thank you so much. Welcome. Alright, I just got the $1 pack. I mean, it wasn't quite $1 because they did have some stuff in there that does work out to about $1 a pack, but it really didn't look too good. But for $1 a G of coffee beans, YouTube, they had some Mac 1. So it worked out to the 3.5 is 150 baht, which is £3.41. for a 3.5, so just under 1 quid a G, which I think justifies the title being $1 pack, you know what I mean? And again, I could have probably done it for a bit cheaper, but I at least want something that's worthy of going up against something that is $100 for a pack, because we've got to see which is actually more worth it to buy when you're spending that sort of money. So I think we need to get back over and compare these 2 packs. And sweet, mate is right here, he's waiting for me. Sweet, let's do it. Hell yeah. Let's smell this Mac 1.
Bro, it don't smell too bad. £3 for a 3.5, bro.
Okay, so let's check out what we got here and see what is more worth it to get, because bro, I can't lie. Let's talk about this Permoji for a second, because I could have sworn that they used to sell this for cheaper at this place. I get supply and demand, but at the price this is, I know how Doja is, and even if this is the best Permoji I've ever had, that price is still too much. If this was just $100 here or just over, that would be fine, because in America it's $60 there. So obviously when it gets to the other side of the world, it's gonna be about double after it's gone through many people's hands, right? I totally understand that. Bro, it does smell really good, to be fair. It does smell like a really good Permoji batch. So for the time being, let's just consider that this should be a $100 pack. In most other places, if you did see it and it was like normal priced, it would be that. I don't know if maybe it's like the last bit they have of it or something, but I don't know. That just it. The price seems pretty damn expensive to me. Now I do also have this pack that comes with the toy. I don't really know too much about this. I'm gonna do a YouTube short on this separately, so if you want to see how this was, there will also be another YouTube short up about this, probably the same day. I'm not too sure. Maybe before this, maybe after. And then a $1 bag of coffee beans. YouTube. This is a bag of coffee beans. I mean, technically it was £3 because it was 1 per G, right? But even still, that is crazy. It doesn't smell amazing. But it does have a max smell to it. It just maybe smells a tiny bit old. And this isn't even like shake. This has like small nugs in it. This is more like popcorn nugs. Well, let me try them and see how they actually are. Wow, this Permoji coffee I have going is really steamy. But yo, this is tasting amazing. It's tasting like the inhale is permanent marker and then the exhale is just straight gas. Undeniably, this is some of the best quality commercially that's out there available, for sure. And now let's try the $1 coffee. Okay, this one, it's tasting okay. Again, YouTube, this is a steamy coffee. It's actually burning really, really clean with an oil ring and everything. It doesn't have that full flavor. I've definitely had stuff from this shop in the past for the same price point that has had the full flavor, but this one specifically, no, definitely not. It's like a half mac and a half like tea kind of flavor. But on a ratio of quality to price, even though this one still isn't tasting amazing, it still for sure is way more worth it for the money to get than the other one. Like if you don't have a crazy amount of money, it's always going to be better to go for this option than it is some of the most crazy best stuff in the world, because realistically, for the people that only want to get the best price with like good quality that actually just does the job and that's all they care about, this is going to be 10 times better than getting some crazy pack like this. And also, just to reiterate again, this pack was definitely too expensive. I'd normally expect this to be $100 for a pack, but I do understand supply and demand. It might be one of the only places in Bangkok that have it and people are willing to pay the price for it. But in general, I think the best conclusion of this video is just to remember that price doesn't indicate quality. Like even this, for being $1 a G, is burning amazing and it still has a flavor and is better than a lot of stuff you'll see probably in UK for 10, you know what I mean? And even though this is $100 for a 3.5, doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Obviously sometimes you can get them where they are good, but you have to get lucky both ways. Cheap stuff can be good and expensive stuff can be good, and at the same time expensive stuff can be dead and cheap stuff can be dead. It just kind of depends. There's so many factors that go into the price, it'd be impossible to just list them all here right now, but this was my $1 versus $100 pack video. If you want to subscribe to help us hit 1 million subscribers, that would be amazing.